So a big good evening and thank you for tuning in. This is MMTV Manchester, Manchester's rock and roll television online channel at its absolute finest. We are live from Marley Mancunian Studios in Manchester. I'm Dave Sweetmore. I'm going to be taking you through the night. Now, first of all, with everything that's going on in the world, the pandemic and stuff, obviously, we do hope you are safe and well. We weren't going to do an MMTV while the pandemic was going on, but we did one last week, and the feedback was absolutely amazing. We've decided to do another one tonight, and what a lineup we have got for you. Some of the best bands in the area playing live tonight for you in your front rooms. First of all, we do need to ask you, wherever you are watching this from, please share it. It is Manchester's premier online rock and roll television channel at its absolute finest. Share it, let the world know about it. And of course, we say it to you every single edition. If you are watching this live at home with kids, or you're watching it again on the YouTube channel, we do need to remind you, we're Mancunian, we're rock and roll, so there might be a little bit of effing and jeffing, so we just need to make you aware of that. Now, if you know the format with MMTV, you will know that every time we do one of these, obviously, we normally have a studio audience and stuff like that. We do need to make you aware that with what's going on in the world at the moment, we have no studio audience. All the social distancing measures are in place, and there is nobody stood in this studio closer than 2 meters apart. So everyone's apart. We're sticking to all the right rules, and obviously, doing what we're meant to be doing and bringing you a great night's entertainment. Coming up tonight, a good friend of MMTV, Leon the Pig Farmer, is going to be live a little bit later on with a bit of his very, very special poetry. He's going to be doing a couple of sets for us tonight. And we have got live music a little bit later on from Matthew Holland. You'll know him from All the King's Men, the DDEs and the Siennas. Now, first of all, obviously, we're on a little bit of a pause at the moment with what's going on in the world, but I think it's safe to say, in my opinion, that the music scene, the new music scene at the moment is probably the best in the Northwest. It's been for a long, long time, if not ever. So many great bands knocking about, and obviously all coming from the Northwest as well. One of the towns that is really featuring heavily in that is Wigan, and it's safe to say there's so many great bands in Wigan at the moment. There's 3 bands in particular leading the forefront. They are, of course, the Lathams, Stanleys, and our first band tonight. They're one of my favourite bands at the moment, and it is an absolute pleasure to bring to you here live on MMTV the brilliant Flechettes.
We're Flechettes from Wigan. This first song's called Under My Skin.
She's outside
is. This next song's gonna be our next single. It's called Chasing Youth.
Stop pretending we've got all of our lives. Maybe I've been stuck on a one-way street. You running round doing whatever it is that you please. And somebody told me what you told. Not much later, as though you want to talk about it elsewhere. But then you tell me, don't get ahead of yourself. And then you're sorry, but now you're someone else. There's nothing new in this tale of yours. And you're still winning wars with that smile. And I'm looking on all the while, 'cause that's the price that I must pay. Suck it up, pack it in, trying not to run away. Time to grow up, grow up.
This next song's our debut. This next song's called In the Mood. This is our debut single. While we're doing this, we're going to introduce the band. This is Mr. Johnny Ray on the lead guitar, Mr. Nicholas Kitts on the drums, Mr. William Watts on the bass guitar, and my name's Jack, and I do the vocals.
I've been in the mood for you. All your charms and everything that's new. You could be mine and I could not be shy. But oh my love, I'll have to try. You've left no room for troubles in my mind. I can't sleep when you're the reason why. If I chase, then I risk losing it all. Even though I haven't seen your face yet, and I don't know your name, the color of your eyes or the place, the
This is going to be our last song. This is a song called Reading Into Things.
I'm slowly running out of time, craving a distraction, provoking a reaction. Pen to paper out of blank, drowning in the FaceTime. Life's a guess, and I have no clue. If the sun don't shine, then I won't too. Come on, tell me what's the score? As my patience unravels, my time travels. Shoot the sun, worship the whole, unchain your pretty soul. Life's a guess, and I have no clue. The sun don't shine, then I won't too. But if you say don't think that we're all drink today, well, maybe I'll just have to. Life's a guess, and I have no clue. The sun don't shine, then I won't too. Falling through the corridor of the place I swore I'd never see again. Are you words I cannot follow, so hard to swallow unless I'm reading into things again.
So there we have it, the sounds of the absolutely brilliant Flechettes from Wigan. We are going to have a chat with Jack from the band in a minute, but first of all, you are watching MMTV live from Marlin Mancunia Studios in Manchester. Normally, we'd have a studio audience. Obviously, we are observing the, the social distancing with no studio audience in, and all the people in this studio are stood at least 2 meters apart. It's MMTV. I'm Dave Sweetmore. We're going to have a chat to Jack from the band in a minute. We're just going to wait for Jack to get himself ready. Jack, can we have you in the interview room, please, my mate? Do you know what? I don't know what you were doing this afternoon, but this afternoon at around about 2 o'clock, I was sat at home in my garden with my mate with a drink and a bit of fruit. And do you know what? MMTV wouldn't work without the camera crew, the sound crew, and the lighting crew. And while I was at home, like you were, having a drink in the garden in the sun, all our crew, the sound, the lighting, and all the camera crew, we're all working hard today pretty much all day. So I know there's no one in to give them a clap and that, but on behalf of MMTV, for the work they've done today on one of the hottest days of the year, we really, really do thank all of our crew. Now, if everything goes to plan and I look to my left, I should have with me an old mate of mine, Jack Eaton. How you doing, man?
How you doing? Yeah.
Yeah, good. I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Social distancing. Listen, Jack, great stuff coming out of the Flechettes. Now, first of all, I've known you and the lads in the band for a good few years now, and the one thing I always say about you lads as a band is you are proper music fans, absolute music nerds, aren't you? You know what I mean? Just love it.
We is all.
Yeah, I can hear you. I can hear you.
You can hear me, yeah. We all sort of we have different tastes, you see, and I think that's something that isn't seen a lot. I think a lot of bands, they all gel to the same thing.
First of all, you, Jack Eaton, were well known on the scene, certainly around Wigan and Greater Manchester, as a solo artist. Then was it last year you decided to put a band together for Flechettes?
Well, what it was I'd been on the solo circuit for about 18 months. And I don't like saying circuit because it makes it sound monotonous, but that's what it was. It became monotonous playing all the time, opening up shows. I didn't mind doing that, but it became monotonous when you try and write something and you think, I wish I had a band here for that. And then basically I got in touch with me and Jake Dorsman from Stanley's have been mates a long time. And essentially, I just moaned to him that there was nobody around where we were from to form a band with. And then what happened was we formed in July 2019. And then we played our first show supporting them. And then we've done, since then, I think we've done about 20 shows. But like we had a few issues with the kit there because he didn't put the right snare on, but we'll get past that because that happens. It happens, and trust me.
I saw you looking, and do you know what I thought at that point? I've known you for a few years, and I just thought Jack Eaton is a music snob. No one else noticed, man. It just sounded great. You know what I mean?
But to us, it's because we do it so much. But the thing was that we've had worse ones than that. Like everybody has bad days. We've had bad days.
Well, I'll tell you what, on MMTV you sounded great, man. Honestly.
Oh,
so
cheers,
a year ago you formed the Flechettes.
Yeah.
Everyone's got to know you really, really quick. You were saying about the lads in the band being into different kinds of music. Give us an example of what you as a collective all listen to.
Well, I don't like the word eclectic. Like, you know, an eclectic, whatever. I don't like that.
Will you stop giving me a bollocking? I mean, I'm asking you questions.
I'm just saying. So, Nicky and Johnny are really into their older music, so they're very Beatles orientated. Johnny likes a lot of Radiohead. Will likes the heavier side of things. He's very into, you know, Queens of the Stone Age, Eagles of death metal, that kind of thing. I'm more into sort of Blossoms, as you can tell. And anybody who knows...
You are the biggest Blossoms fan I know.
Well, I was going to say, anybody who knows me knows that my number one band. But when that came together, it's weird because you'd think they're so different, but what we found was that the lyrical makeup of the tunes and whatever is very, very similar.
So you formed the Flechettes, like I say, in less than a year, everyone's got to know you and stuff like that. You know, this scene at the moment, it has been put on hold because of the coronavirus. How have you kept going as a band? Have you kind of like kept quiet? Have you kept in touch? How have you gone on?
It's not been easy. It's not been easy. There's a lot of bands that put a front on. They'll post things like, you know, it's all good. It's not been easy though. You have to adapt to what's happening. So, for example, when sometimes you lose followers, which I do notice, and a lot of bands don't. I do notice that. And we lost a few followers. I thought, shit, you know what I mean? Better do. Sorry, Mum. Thought I better do something about it. So we started posting sort of like acoustic renditions of stuff, and that seemed to tie people over, especially if you're doing songs that they like. That kind of ties people over.
I think anyone watching this now can just tell how, you know, keen you are on the music. You live and breathe it. You know what I mean? Like I said, I've known you for a few years.
Yeah, it's been about 2 or 3 years since I've really wanted to do anything else, to be honest.
I'm going to talk about the future of the Flechettes in a minute because we have got a lot to get through tonight. Yeah, what's going on in Wigan at the moment? There's you lads, there's Lathams, there's Stanleys. What's being put in that beer in Wigan?
Well, I wish I knew. You know what I mean? It's one of them. I drink more of it. It's just a thing where every town has its little scene that matures. You know, about 20 so years ago we had Sheffield.
you know, and Arctic Monkeys and Rev and the Makers and Milburn all came from there. And then for a while, everybody had this mentality of once one band from one place gets big, that's it. But what we've actually found is that when one band gets big like the Lathams did, more promoters come looking then. So that's when it really counts.
Like you know, I do a lot of work myself in Wigan, and the music scene in Wigan at the moment is amazing, and you lads are definitely at the forefront of it. So before we let you go, one thing, what does the future hold for the Flechettes?
Well, we've got a new single coming out that we're recording post-lockdown. We want to do a tour next year, but that involves getting people involved, you know, managers and whatnot. And it is within grasp if we play our cards right. But it's about playing your cards right. It's about being honest too. It's about being honest. If something's not right, you have to rectify it. And with rectifying things comes, you know, do we like this song? Will it fit with the set? We really like it, but it doesn't fit, so we've got to get rid of it. It's about constantly sort of changing. That's the main thing I can say. It's about constantly changing, because if you don't, you'll get left behind.
So we've got a new single to look forward to. As far as gigs and stuff go, obviously we don't know at the moment because of, you know, the COVID-19 and stuff. But listen, good luck for the future. Jack, seriously, I've worked in this scene a long time, and you are one of the biggest music fans I know, and I'm sure you're going to get where you deserve, yeah? But
Cheers,
thank you for joining us tonight on MMTV.
No worries. Anytime.
I'll
Thank you very
soon,
much.
man, yeah? Jack Eaton from the Flechettes. You are watching MMTV live from Marley Mancuni's studios in Manchester. Loads and loads to get through. We've got some more great bands coming up in a bit for you. We've got the DDEs on the way, doing a very special acoustic set shortly. Easy for you to say. First of all, though, I'd like to introduce you to my corner over here, social distancing, of course. A very good friend of MMTV's. He is, without a doubt, a proper Mancunian legend, even though he describes himself as a Manchester-dwelling Yorkshireman beat poet. This is the brilliant Leon the Pig Farmer. Distance.
How are we doing? I'm Leon. This first one's one that I've done with my side project, The Dirt, with Sachiko, who's out in Japan. Hi, love. And it's called Parole. I'm the professor of sin. I'm the light-footed tiptoe man. I'm the abandonment of all hope. I threw in reverse, avoided the rope. I'm a life raft shaky and deflated. I'm an ego that was self-created. A fifth gear, a steam machine. I'm a psychologist, dampened dream. I was great getting in, shit getting out. Twisters, hurricanes, electric clouds. Rain and sun all in a day. No pot of gold, 'cause my rainbow's grey. So why do I sit in an empty room? The lights are off and I'm holding balloons. And why did I stand on that rocking chair? A blanket discarded with a chill in the air. You see, I am the man in the mirror. I am a self-deceiver. I was a destiny creator. Yeah, I'm a fucking self-hater. Yes, I'm socially responsive. No, I'm not surging negative. I'm master of self-flagellation. I've got fucking convictions for manipulation. And I wear a plastic veil to hide the stare. I stood in the hall of the badger's lair. I climbed a tree. I lay in the hay. It was a schoolboy error for the price I paid. I'm sentenced to gutters with time served. I'm 1 in a million, the door is jarred. Tectonic shudders set me free. They made me believe and they let me breathe. You see, I'm leaving this Hibernian land. I'm treading in grains of volcanic sand. Do you know there's only a space and a comma between man's laughter and man's slaughter? I can see my bulging eyes of confusion. You're misunderstanding my recent corrosion. The lock is broken, the chain's removed. That storm has passed, I've got fuck all to prove. So you go ahead, scream your siren, flash your fucking lights that you hide behind them. The storm has passed, it all is naught to prove. People look different when they're speaking the truth. Thank you. That's the first one, that's Parole. I've done that on Bandcamp with my girlfriend as the Dirt 71, which is an EP, which is doing loop guitars. It's quite good if you want to go have a listen. This next one I'm going to do is The Monkey and the Devil. It's 2 back-to-back. There's that geezer with a long leather coat, a red paisley bandana that covers his throat, a tilted trilby eye so vicious, and he's lurking in the corner of my subconscious. A waiter to the world of my emotional dysfunction. He's serving ready meals to my personal destruction. I accept his twisted, malevolent suggestion, and I dine on guilt and a bottle of correction. But when did I let him decide and wait for the bill to restore my pride? The menu reads like an old damaged story with every attempt to remove my life's glory. Well, this is Twilight Crazy Town. Why do I bleed with my voice and sound? I dig deep and I delve for me 9 out of 10 or 3 quarters to thoughts, to feelings, to actions, and I'll win, and I stop. And I reflect, and I don't collaborate or even reject. I'm intrusive. I ask my thoughts why, and I don't contemplate or listen to lies. And do they serve you? And do they get in the way? And do they deserve you? Can those thoughts stay? Don't be ashamed of what you've done. Be punching proud of what you've become. I confronted stories of a tiger and hunter, of milk and honey, and they made me wonder. Pauper farmer and his broken son. Those of wild horses, what the army has done. I'll fold paper into fighter planes because they're flying fucks to help, not blame. I won't let the cash cow grind me down. I'm going to take back my orb and the thornless crown. I'll pour water on your flames of suppression. I'll pour petrol on hope so you burn with passion. I'll restore cracks with glistening gold. You're a unique history and a story to be told. You see the reaper sitting with his rusty blade. He's frowning and cowering because our futures are made. Here is a message that I give to you. I hope I get this Japanese line right. Saromo kikara achiru. Because even a monkey falls from a tree. Even I fell from a tree. Yeah, my monkey, it fell off the fucking tree. Because my heart is now presented with a black and tortured soul. And I'm instructing Lucifer, go and fuck off home. I'll unhinge, remove myself from the ebony cross. I'll extract those nails one by one and my hands are held aloft. So come on then, Diablo, let your dog off the leash. I'll stare into its bastard jaws and break his fucking teeth. The black sheep fingers are burned and still placed on a trigger. A darkened silhouette and a lowly standing figure. So come on then, old Nick. I'm not afraid of this. I'll grip you, I'll choke you, I'll silence your snake kiss. I'll escort you from the party and vanquish you because it's my life and you think you can extinguish my candle in the night. Well, come on then, darkened prince. You think you can shine brighter? Nah, fuck off, I'm the fierce dog, now I'm the battler and I'm the fighter. And I will not be imprisoned or suffering a golden silence. The cemetery gates are ripped open. I'm going to dance without a shyness. So we're standing here now, Baphomet, you've played your final ace. I'm healing, you're deceiving, and I spit in your fucking face. I'm Leon, thank you very much. I'll come back and speak in a bit.
MMTV, live from Marley Mancunia's studio. Good friend of MMTV, and without a doubt, one of the most known faces on the scene at the moment, the brilliant Leon the Pig Farmer. So you are watching MMTV, a very special lockdown edition, right through. Loads and loads of great music coming up. Leon's going to be back in a bit with us as well. Like I say, please share this as much as you possibly can. We are the first and premier online music and sport television channel for Manchester, MMTV. The next band is a great pleasure to welcome, a band who are currently being called one of the most exciting bands in Manchester at the moment, with a very, very special acoustic show. This is the brilliant DDEs.
Thank you very much. We are 2/3 of the DDEs. It's a tune called Shoot You Down. Feelings come on flooding, all at once or nothing. I know some man that would shoot you down right now. Feelings come back in a dream, makes me feel some warnings. I know some man that would shoot you down right now. Times get hard for every man. Times get hard, what I understand. I've been round and upside down. I can't take it no more. I've been bound and inside out. I can't take it no more. Feelings come back in a dream, all at once or nothing. I know some man that would shoot
you down right now. Times get hard for every man. Times get hard. What I understand, I've been round and upside down. I can't take it no more. I've been round and upside down. I can't take it, I can't take it no more. I've been round and upside down. I can't take it no more. I've been bound and inside out. I can't take it, I can't take it no more.
Thank you very much. This next tune, it was our first ever single that we released. It's a tune, all of these I think, well, the next two are out on iTunes, etc. This one's called Talking Tel Aviv.
I've been singing through the day with smiles from honeybees. I've been whistling on the eve with tales from Tel Aviv. Everything is right, everything is bright on a summer's breeze. I know that you won't out because you were so scared. Don't you worry, lady, there's no monsters down them stairs. Everything is right, everything is bright on a summer's breeze. 'Cause I've been talking Tel Aviv. Yeah, I've been talking Tel Aviv. Don't rain on my sunshine, baby. Don't rain on my sunshine, baby. Wait. I've been singing through the day with smiles from honeybees. I've been whistling on the eve with tales from Tel Aviv. Everything is right, everything is bright on a summer's breeze. I know that you won't out because you were so scared. Don't you worry, lady, there's no monsters down them stairs. Everything is right, everything is bright on a summer's breeze. 'Cause I've been talking Tel Aviv. Yeah, I've been talking Tel Aviv. Don't rain on my sunshine, baby. Don't rain on my sunshine, baby. 'Cause I've been talking Tel Aviv. Yeah, I've been talking with Tel Aviv.
Thank you. Cheers. What's the next one, John?
C'est la vie, I think.
Warm in here today. Surprisingly.
Fill in that towel.
We are the DDEs, like we say. Get us on Instagram, Facebook at We Are the DDEs. It's a tune called C'est la vie. washed up on the shore. How many subjects have kicked on down the door? Don't you know the answer is right between your eyes? Don't you stop searching and goodbye. Sing to me the songs you sing on a cold and frosty night. Sing to me the angel songs that keep you warm inside. Don't you know that I am here? I'm lying by your feet. Don't you worry, lady, c'est la vie. Don't ever worry, I'll never see you fall. Don't ever wonder how we lost it all. We still got each other, standing hand in hand. Don't you worry, lady, I'm your man. Sing to me the songs you sing on a cold and frosty night. Sing to me the angel songs that keep you warm inside. Don't you know that I am here? I'm lying by your feet. Don't you worry, lady, c'est la vie. You sing on a cold and frosty night. Sing to me the angel songs that keep you warm inside. Don't you know that I am here? I'm lying by your feet. Don't you worry, lady, c'est la vie. Thank you very much.
What's next, Dan?
I'd just like to thank MMTV for having us down. Hopefully we can come back with the full band next time. And the tune we're going to play now, it's brand new, as in it was wrote a couple of weeks ago. So
Get
I think
the excuses in early.
Yeah, we've only played it once. And yeah, it's about young love, escapism, the sunshine. Yeah, this one's called Sunshine Sally. On a cloudy afternoon, the rain came falling down as we ran into the fields with laughter ringing out. Then she took me by the hand and looked me in the eye. Let's slip between the city streets and leave this town behind, and we'll drive, just drive. Don't waste your time. We're lucky
looking back and thinking of old times. Don't pass on by when you're chasing tails not in your sight. Never ever let it pass you by. Come back, lady, sunshine Sally. Come back, lady, sunshine Sally, and it'll be alright, and it'll be alright. So we got into a car with the radio on loud. She leaned her head into my shoulder, singing to the sound. Then we saw a setting sun and fell into a bit. All was clear. Don't waste your time. We're looking back and thinking of old times. Don't pass on by when you're chasing tails not in your sight. Never ever let it pass you by. Come back, lady, sunshine Sally. Come back, lady, sunshine Sally, and it'll be alright, and it'll be alright. Don't waste your time. We're looking back and thinking of old times. Don't pass on by when you're chasing tails not in your sight. Never ever let it pass you by. Come back, lady, sunshine Sally. Come back, lady, sunshine Sally, and it'll be alright, and it'll be alright. Thank you very much. We've been DDEs. See you again.
So there we go, a very, very special MMTV Lockdown, the brilliant, brilliant DDEs with a very special acoustic performance for us. Anyway, it's MMTV. We are live from Marley Mancuni's studio in Manchester for a very special lockdown edition. We're going to have a chat with Dan from the band in a minute. We're going to let him get ready and get him in the room. We've got to keep social distancing, of course. And as I said before, if you are new to MMTV, normally we have a studio audience and a crowd. Obviously, we're not doing that at the moment. Everybody in the studio is purely working on the event and is at least 2 meters apart. Still to come a little bit later on, we have got the front man of one of our favourite bands from Manchester, All the King Men, who's going to be doing some special new solo stuff with his band, Matthew Holland, a little bit later on. And another great Manchester band, the Siennas, are on the way very, very soon. Thank you for watching. Hope you keep it safe and well on what has been a beautiful day in Manchester. And like I say, we've got people all over the world watching this. With your help, we'll get even more. So please do continue to share, because we are Manchester's premier online music and sport rock and roll television channel. And if I look to my left now, I'm hoping Dan from the DDEs will be there. How are you, man? Switch it on. There's a little knob on the bottom. Well, at least you know it's live. Do you know what I mean? We're getting it sorted now. Our sound man's in there. They've been working all day, so we've got to give them the due. Don't forget as well, by the way, we've been doing this for almost 2 years now. We've had some amazing guests and amazing bands on, and you can watch all of our previous episodes, all the interviews, all the live bands. I can hear him. You can watch them all again on our MMTV Manchester YouTube channel. Let's try again. To my left, Dan from the DDEs.
How are you?
How are you doing, man?
Good.
Sounding great. Do you do a lot of stuff acoustic, or was that like...
We have been the last couple of months, just because of all this that's been going on, but we did something for Made in Manchester. That was the first big thing that we did, but usually just a full band, man.
I'm going to talk in a minute about the Made in Manchester thing you did last week. First of all, tell us about the bands. It seems like you've been around quite a bit now.
It's 18 months.
Really? I've heard longer than
18
that.
months, and we've done massive things, man, already. So
how did you lads form then? How did you come together as a collective?
So our old drummer, I used to work with him, and just got together, had a little jam, put an ad out just for a bassist. John signed up, and then we had another guitarist that was in the band, but he left because he's an idiot and he wanted to be in a tribute band, so he went. So it was just the three of us.
So the DDEs, tell us about the name.
So it's from lyric from I Am the Walrus,
right?
Which when John Lennon says dripping from a dead dog's eye, and I was just like, but now I say dead dog's eye, it sounds proper dark, but I just thought it sounded quite cool.
Well, it's a great reason. It's a great thing to come up with.
Yeah.
So as the band as a collective, where do you take your influences from and stuff like that?
Again, obviously, the Manchester sound and, proper into Britpop, as well as some of the heavier stuff, some of the new tunes we've been writing, a bit heavier, do you know what I mean? So John's proper into these, like Kings of Leon and stuff. I'm Oasis, Phonics, but the Eagles as well is a big influence on me as well for like the...
We're going to talk in a minute. I want to ask you about the Made in Manchester acoustic, a brilliant set you did last week. First of all, obviously we can't not talk about the COVID-19 and the coronavirus.
Yeah.
When that kicked in, which was middle of March, I think, how did that affect you lads as a band?
We had so much, we had the full summer packed out with festivals and all across the board, and it was gone. But then it was just one of them that I just had to start writing new tunes and whatever, and I'd send demos across to the band, and they'd put their input into it, but it's affected us it just wiped off the slate of everything that we had.
What you've just said is really just hit home with me, because obviously throughout the summer I work on a lot of festivals and gigs and stuff like that, and to not have it, we've had MMTV, which is brilliant, but to not have them festivals what you're used to doing, it's hard, isn't it? Did you find it easy to sit down and go, well, we'll take this time to write songs and stuff?
Yeah, that's the thing. I sort of get a dry spell because before all this kicked off, I had no new tunes, and I was like, I don't know where these are going to come from now, because we've done this set for like 18 months, and then they just started firing out again. Do you know what I mean? Got the knack back. So it's been quite good in a way that creative process has kicked back in.
Last Sunday, it was the Made in Manchester acoustic lockdown with Excess Manchester and live on Beat Stream. You lads were one of the highlights of the day. How did that feel doing that? It was like a festival, but from...
It was good, man. It was buzzing because we did that completely live as well. Do you know what I mean? With everyone that was on it, and it was just one of them that we just went for it, because me and John had not played any of them tunes for... John, how long? 3 months? Sorry, I'm shouting to John. He's about 18 metres away. About 3 months, like nothing. So we literally just showed up, and we were like, as you can tell when you listen to the recording, but it's good, man. It was good buzz.
Well, obviously, like I say, it was a great day. I hosted it, and obviously I listened to a lot of it as well. For you as a band, yourself and John, how important has it been during the lockdown that you do keep in touch with your fans and keep doing stuff online? Of
course, yeah. That was the main thing that we did. It was John was releasing, because we never do any covers really. So John was doing covers as a change, and then I was releasing new songs acoustically, obviously, and stuff. And the fan base and that, we keep it. I mean, a lot of our fans, we've actually got their numbers with, and we send them demos and stuff, and keep in contact with them that way. But it's been good selling a load of merch, which is all right as well. So we've no idea how long this is going to go on, which is the great thing that bands like yourself are doing stuff online, and obviously we can still do MMTV at a distance and stuff like that. So we've no idea how long it's going to last. But once it's over and done with, what's the future for the band? What have you got lined up once things go back to whatever normal is? Well, hopefully, we got these obviously Made in Manchester. The last one that we were going to do, that one hopefully still going along, and then we've got K-Fest supporting Cast, and then hopefully all the ones that sort of got put to the side, they come back in towards the end of the year. It seems to me like, obviously we both work on a lot of similar festivals, but it seems to me that next year's festival, it's almost like 2021, it's going to be 2020. It's going to be mad. Yeah, I think we're going to be too busy next year, do you know what I mean? Which is nice for everyone. I think everyone next year in 2021 is just going to fucking go mad with everything. So I think next year's going to be class. Let's hope so. Well, listen, really appreciate you taking the time out to join us tonight. Thanks for having us. It's bands like you and stuff like MMTV that's keeping people sane and, enjoying entertainment at its best. But listen,
We'll see you soon, hopefully. And,
Thanks for having us.
Take care for the future, man.
Cheers.
Yeah?
Take care.
Cheers, Dan. The brilliant DDEs, and like I say, like the DDEs, all the bands we have on, make sure you follow them on social media, support them, because at MMTV, as well as having great legendary bands on, it is important that we support new music. We're all right behind that at MMTV, and all the links for the bands you can always find on the MMTV social media pages. Anyway, it is time for some more live music. You're watching MMTV Live from Marley Mancunia's studios in Manchester. Another great Manchester band for you. This is the Siennas.
Evening, ladies and gents. We're called the Siennas, and this first song's Antisocial. Hoping that alcohol buzz will never end. Drinking cheap wine, smoking cigarettes. Saying normal Friday night out with my friends. We go to the latest shows, come out wearing rips clothes. Not too late anywhere, my feet are broken nose. Yummy, yummy, social life, punches will be thrown. Go with me now, cause you were one of our own. Let the kids cry out, our parents are proud. But we'll do what we can do it in a group or in a crowd. Kids cry out, our parents are proud. But we'll do what we can do it in a group or in a crowd. Sitting in the daylight hours, sipping on a Lucasade. Fucking God forgiving me, this fucking rusty day. Listening to where we're since I listen, I can somebody say the one you follow where I'm at. Just beginning to pray. It's beginning to pray. Beginning to pray. It's beginning to pray. Oh, pray. Let the kids cry out, our parents are proud. But we'll do what we can do it in a group or in a crowd. Kids cry out, our parents are proud. But we'll do what we can do it in that. Thank you very much. We are the Siennas from Greater Manchester. And this next song called What Is This War? You can find this on our Spotify. I see the soldiers marching down my street with all broken concrete. They say they fight the fight to win the war and to make peace. Ask myself a question that is meant for them and not for me. How can you spray bullets at your fucking bomb virginity? But I know I'm not one to have opinions. How can MPs get away with spending our billions? Feeding epidemic. To me it sounds just as we want to get convicted out. Running in the street, oh my God. What is this war? Oh my God, I need something more. Oh my God, what is this war? Oh my God, I need
from their fathers and mothers. Could someone tell me how is this right? People in hiding whether day or night. I know that I'm not one to have my opinions. How can everything go away with spending our billions? Eating epidemic to me sounds incentive. I think it got me saying oh my God, what is this for? Oh my God, I need something more. Oh my God, what is this for? Oh my God, I need something more. Oh my God, what is this for? Oh my God, I need something more. Oh my God, what is this for? I need something more. Thank you. This next song's our first single and it's called Temptation. Walking down your street, I'm wearing pocket skinny jeans. I'm a creature and I'm crawling back to you. All I wanna do is be you. When last night I didn't see you, I'm regretting all the things I didn't do. I got told about temptation by a person that I met at your place. And you told me not to worry about saying that I'm sorry and that I'm a fool for going back to you. Down your street, I'm round the corner on my knees, I'm picking up the pieces with you. Last night I tried to meet you, but you said I couldn't see you. What do you expect me to do? I got told about temptation, said you were coming by later, and then you told me not to worry about saying that I'm sorry, said that I'm a fool believing you then. But now I gotta do what to do. Wanna go and talk to wanna stay and pay, but yeah, look at that. Now just let us talk. Why did you leave it after half past 4? Carrying clothes now we're through all the going on, open the door. Why did you not pick up now? Open the door, open the door. You're the evening that I am made, but now I gotta do drugs to you. While the gun close to what is there, I'll pay for. Yeah, I'm gonna have to return. You're the evening that I am made, but now I gotta do drugs to you. While the gun close to what is there, I'll pay for. Yeah, I'm gonna have to return. Thank you. This next song is going to be our last song, and it's our latest single. It's called Always Again. Thank you very much for having us, MMTV.
Sunny days are light eyes, both cross and bye-byes. In a city feels alive with the clocks booming all night. Never remembering the night before, going out like it's a chore. Is there such a thing as if when someone says, right next time? Take us, let's get out on the town and cause a fuss. Now memory lane or regret lane, again and again and again and again. Alcohol poisoning is not our problem. It's chemical warfare in the bathroom. Getting through it out at 12 o'clock. Time to go and find another bar. I will do it again, so again, I will do it again, I will do it again. I will do it again. Thank you very much. We've been the Siennas.
So you are watching MMTV live from Marley Mancunia Studios. I'm Dave Sweetmore. We've still got loads of stuff coming up tonight, of course. We have got one of the front men of our favourite bands, Matthew Holland, here playing live with his brand new project. Coming up in a few minutes' time, we've also got the return of the brilliant Leon the Pig Farmer. And as well as that, in a minute, we're going to have a chat to Finn from the Siennas once they've got sorted. And he's already here by the look of it. Anyway, this is MMTV. We're doing a very, very special couple of lockdown shows, obviously, with everything that's going on in the world, with no studio audience. Everyone in the studio are working on the event, and like I say, nobody is less than 2 meters apart. So, if I look to my left now, I should have Finn from the band. How you doing, man? Switch it on. Do you know what the good thing with this is you can tell it's live. We should have a microphone for Finn in a minute. Obviously, with everything that's going on and social distancing, he can't stand here next to me. Normally we'd shake hands, have a cuddle and all of that. But obviously we are. Here we go. Now we're talking. How's it going, Finn?
It's going all right, mate.
Listen, yeah, not bad. What have you been up to during lockdown?
Oh, well, it's just been the same. Just like, wake up, breakfast, few tunes.
My next question, and I'm sure there's a lot of viewers wondering, what's your guitarist been up to during lockdown?
Oh, well.
You may have noticed the guitarist had a broken leg. What's he been doing?
Time. Do we have enough time?
Yeah, go on, tell us the story, man.
Oh, right, here we go. So, I was down in Cheethams Park down in Stonebridge with him. And we was just like climbing about, as you do.
Were you keeping 2 meters apart?
Oh, yeah.
Right, yeah, just checking.
But we was just like, I mean, he's at the top of the wall and then he was at the bottom of the wall. You know what I mean?
It fell off a wall.
He fell for a while.
We've all been there. Do you know what? It's great that he can still come and play, innit? Anyway, listen, the band, the Siennas, what's been happening until this coronavirus kicked in? Have you had a good year so far? Should you have had a good year?
Well, I mean, we've been struggling. We've been struggling because, like, Rob the bassist, he's from Urmston. And, like, me and Callum, we live not half a metre apart. And then Ben's up in bloody, you know, Hollingworth. So it's like, it's a bit hard to get a band practice.
Rock and roll, innit?
Oh, I suppose you could call it that. Yeah.
Have you managed to keep in touch? Have you done much stuff as a band during the lockdown?
Yeah, we've been writing the odd tune every here and there, and then say like the other night we did a little bit of a social distanced, bit of a triangle kind of thing, just showing what we've got for the new singles, and I can't tell you, they're bloody brilliant.
Do you know what? Really, really looking forward to them. One of the things that I enjoy listening to when I listen to you as a band, as the Siennas, is I listen to your music and I can pick out a lot of influences, but then at the same time, you've got your own unique sound as well.
Well, I mean, we don't really, I mean, we do have influences, like, say like Callum is into the more of the like chilled out, you know, alternative indie, all that. So we take stuff like that and we put it into songs like Always Again. But then again, all of us, like, as a whole, we're like fans of, you know, Arctic Monkeys, all that, you know, the classics. And we tried to put that into songs like Temptation, Antisocial, all that. But, yeah, we just try and keep it, like, quite wide, the genre that we do, you know.
That's what I say when I listen to you. I can hear a lot of influences, but yeah, you've got your own Sienna's sound as well, which is a talent in itself, you know what I mean? It's a great thing to do. So once have you been doing anything online, or have you done any online stuff while the lockdown's been on?
Well, I mean, we've done the odd, obviously we saw tons of artists around Manchester, you know, doing the lockdown covers, corona covers, blah, 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 blah. So, I ended up, because my bloody guitar, it's got like 3 strings missing, so I had to wait, because I can't go and buy a new pair of strings, new 6 strings. So I've got to, so I had to borrow the guitar off Callum. It's the guitar that I used today.
Suited you, look good, man.
Oh, well, I mean, I do try to keep myself busy, so.
When things go back to normal, what's the plan for the band? Once things are back as normal as they can be, what's the plans for the Siennas?
We went back to Dusty Pop to do a little show with them, and that was the headline Club Academy. So I mean, when tickets are about £8, very cheap price for a very good night, I've got to say.
Have you ever thought about being a bit of a stand-up comedian?
Oh well, I'll stick to being the lead singer for now.
Well, listen, do us a favour, keep in touch with what you're doing. I know it's a horrible time for music at the moment, horrible time in general. It's lucky we've got MMTV. Do us a favour, keep in touch with what's going on with the band, and come back and see us soon, man, yeah?
Yeah, we'll see you soon.
But good luck. Top one, Finn from the Siennas. Nice one, mate. Cheers, pal. You are watching MMTV Live. Coming up very soon, we're going to have a chat with Matthew Holland, frontman of All the King's Men, about his new projects and his new solo material. First of all, while the next band are getting ready, we'd like to introduce back to you a very good friend of MMTV, an all-round Mancunian legend. He's been here for 20 years now, so we can give him that. Here's some more from the brilliant Leon the Pig Farmer.
How are you doing? Yeah, I'm Leon the Pig Farmer from Mosley. Thank you very much, MMTV, for having me. This first one is another one I've done with the Dirt as a collaboration with the missus, and it's called A Bully. So anyone out there that's having trouble with lockdown with mental health, keep strong, all right? Yeah? It's coming. I can feel it. You're coming, and I know it. So what you're going to choose this time, you see, I was doing all right, feeling just fine. You think you can win? I think not. You're trying your best to prove what? See, you get in me head, make me worthless, and you'll soon get tired of that trespass. So come on then, let me see you. It's your kingdom where I rule, and you'll get weak and retreat, and go lick your wounds in defeat. Oh, so here you are, I've not missed you. You're trying to pull strings like you do. It's like that sweating, that aching, that pumping, that hurt, that grinding, the clenching and the kicking up dirt. Is that all you've got, my old foe? You see, I'm stronger now, didn't you know? I've got an army and weapons to slay you, and I've got a clearer mind to see through you. So that's it. Run off, cowardice. You see, I'm not drawn in by your temptress. My heart rate down, I'm intact. I'm strong, I'm in power, and I won't crack. See, I can feel you dwell and feel in pain. I can feel you dwelling to gorge on my pain. You see, every day's a battle. I know the score. I'm in for the long haul. I'm in for the war. You see, I'll wait for your next invasion. My armor, it shines. There's no diversion. I'm calm, relaxed, and placid. You're evil, you're toxic, and rancid. You see, the shapeshifters lingered on the stairs and they crawl the walls. Now I don't care. Techno filled my darkened room, but now I dance to my own tune. There was a silent disco in my head and it thumped and it pumped in me dank rank bed. A sugar-coated little dancer flipped me over to a new beat master. 28 little ones lying in the bed. Roll over, the demon said. I stamped my foot and I cleared the clouds. There's no more dreams when I'm dressed in shrouds. You see, the doctor and the medics, they suggested more. I ain't no pill-popping pharmacy whore. I want to alight the prescription train. Board one soulful, avoid the rain. You see, I'm cutting and pasting all my signs. I'm juggling the jingles in my mind. I changed the reel to suit the suitor, bring it all back to a brand new juncture. You see, I'm going to show you a circle with a cross. It's a 4-track single that explains my loss. A grounding mantra on side B, but on side A, I can smell the sleeve. A melancholy tune to hide the tears. I beat the fun drum to please the peers. Yeah, I sold those anthems belonging to me, but now I'm going to reclaim my identity. So restart my heart with about 120, because staying alive, because in life there's plenty. Press my chest. Feel the beat. I won't be bombed, you can shoot, you can mortar, do whatever the fuck you want, but I will never admit defeat, because I'm that red post box on Corporation Street. Thank you, I'm Leon. One more to go. Right, I'm going to try and lift the tone a bit. I've done loads of it around my mental health journey, so let's do one about the Perat bog walls, and it's called Perat Pressures. So these words are anyone out there, they're not mine, because you wrote them on the walls, not me. So if I offend anyone, I'm fucking sorry. The Perat, it's a universe centre. There's even got a satellite moon called Atmar. Quirky vibes and cosy corners, alley rats, vinyl and basement dwellers. There's Dutton, he smells of cheese, and there's Carl C, your next Tuesday. Andy paved the greatest tour, and someone else loves Hitler's war. Lee's disgraced, Carlos a dog, Joey did nothing wrong. Poppy's a slag and Miles loves Emma, respect a woman and kill a predator. You see, I'm informed to live, laugh, love, and to put seeds in their skulls. Then I'm told someone can't cook, and there's another dirty bastard who's fucking a duck. There's a post to get new metal back. 4 spare change, you can fill loose crack. Anna, she's got smelly knickers, but who the fuck is George Richards? If I stop you there, he's actually in a band called The Big Peach. I do know him. So, yeah, this was before. Anyway, I digress. There's another geezer called Leg Puppy. Anonymous loves a Manchester girlie. Street soldiers are playing hangman. Then there's poison someone drank. Matt licks gooch. Weenie saves lives. Chloe's got crabs, it could all be lies. And then I hear about Rainey Miller and that Fleetwood Mac should be Prime Minister. There's another geezer called Fitzpatrick. He shagged 3 girls, so he scored a hat-trick. Jasper Wills was getting clapped, and I pissed me pants at the porcelain trap. You see, this is the Perat in its glory. Urinals are telling stories. So if any of you fuckers feel left out, just head to the shitter and write out loud. Thank you, I'm Leon, half of the dirt. Look at Bandcamp for the dirt. I'm on all social medias. I'm Leon from Mosley, OL5. Thank you very much. Good night.
MMTV live from Marlin Mancunia's studio, the brilliant Leon the Pig Farmer, one of the most recognised poets in Manchester now, in the Northwest in general, and of course a great friend of MMTV. So a big thank you to Leon for joining us tonight for a very special lockdown performance. And like Leon said, you can find him all over social media to support him, yeah? Just like you do with the bands. Okay, we have got some more live music to finish the show. We've got Matthew Holland with his brand new project, some great new music coming up soon. First of all, like I say, last week we did MMTV as a one-off lockdown. The amount of viewers that got in touch with us watching it and wanting more is the reason we're here again. We are going to be doing another one in a couple of weeks. If you want to find the date out and who's on it, all you need to do is follow MMTV Manchester all over the usual social media channels. So, one of our favourite bands in Manchester for a long time has been All the King's Men. The frontman is back with a brand new project of his own. We're going to be hearing from that band and some of his great new music in a minute. First of all, he should be with me now, around about now. How are you, mate? You just need a microphone, then we can hear you. You know the score. How's it going? All right.
I'm good, mate. Yeah.
I was live treating you. It's when it was it last year we last seen you? Since then.
Twisted Wheel. Where was that? We were playing last gig.
Gorilla. Last time I saw you. It's been a while since you was here, though. Listen, all the King's Men, please tell us it's not the end of all the King's Men.
Oh, the same setup's here, isn't it? Really? Lastminute.com.
People are obviously watching this going to recognise you from all the King's Men. Where did the idea come from to do a little bit of stuff, you know, on your own as a solo artist?
Kane's fault, really. He does me every time I see him so far. I need a break. Break from the norm. We're all fucking mates. We all do what we're doing, so.
Do you know what? It's great because obviously everyone knows you as a band, but like you say, Kano's been doing his own stuff with Johnny Brown, Ben's been playing with Twisted Wheel. Do you know what I mean? So do you feel that when you're doing stuff as a solo artist, do you feel it's much different to the band? Do you look at different influences?
No, not really. It's always, the band's the band, innit? You just can't get away from each other.
That's obvious.
But yeah, he listens to stuff. Listen to what was good at the time.
What? During lockdown, obviously, been asking all the bands the same question. And that. Have you kept your hand in with music, or have you took your foot off the gas a bit?
The gas a little bit, but doing other projects. Always doing music.
You're always there. All of you, all four of you are always there somewhere out here on the scene, you know what I mean? Well, listen, it's great to see you. We're not going to keep you talking. Are we any chance of any gigs doing this stuff you're doing now, or just see what happens?
As soon as lockdown's over, mate, we're on.
Can't wait. We love you. Everyone in Manchester loves you, lads. You know that. Right, listen, I'm going to ask you to go and get your guitar and stuff. You're going to do some of your tunes now. Matthew Holland from All the King's Men. You will recognise the rest of the lads as well, because most of it is All the King's Men. He's going to be doing a couple of new tracks. He's done solo. We can't wait to hear him. We really, really can't. Brand new exclusives for MMTV Live. Well, this is it. A few tunes. And then don't forget, like I say, we will be back in a couple of weeks. But all the information will be on the MMTV social media channels. And like I said before, if there's any you want to watch again, just go to MMTV Manchester on YouTube. All the great guests we've had from the Happy Mondays, the Inspirals, all that kind of stuff. All the great new bands, you know, all the great sporting people, all the great inspirational people. You can watch them all again on our MMTV Manchester on YouTube. Now then, our final band for this week's edition of MMTV Manchester, with his band, from his band All the King's Men, with some great new solo stuff. This is the brilliant Matthew Holland.
Hey man, where you been? Come out of that hurricane. Sit tight to morning light, renegade is born tonight. Summertime has all been washed away. I got the summertime love. No sun in a fire, waiting on an alibi. Loose lips, anxious, please are gonna get a grip. Summertime has all been washed away. The sun don't shine, the summertime be rain. I got a summertime. I got the summertime blues. I got the summertime blues. I got the summertime blues. Summertime has all been washed away. The sun don't shine in summertime, it rains. Oh baby, yeah, the summertime has all been washed away. The sun don't shine in summertime, it rains. And I got the summertime blue. 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 Cheers. No round of applause, there's no audience, but what are you going to do? This one's a new single. Listen out for it. It's called Love. Love, love, love shine on everyone. Love, love, love shine on everyone. And the moon and the stars in the sky dance around in this universe of love. And the love that we share every day in our hearts is a romance under the sun. The sun. Let there be light for everyone. Let there be love for all my sons. The moon and the stars in the sky dance around in this universe of love. Love, love, love shine on everyone. Sun, sun, sunshine on everyone. And the moon and the stars in the sky dance around in this universe of love. And the love that we share every day in our hearts as we roam under the sun. The sun. Let there be light for everyone. Let there be love for all my sons. Let there be love for everyone. Let there be love for all my sons. A leap of faith, let's stand as one. Let love shine on for all my sons. Thank you. This one's called Making My Escape. I'm going to tune this little bad boy in. Get in. Right, this one's called Making My Escape. It's a fine day. I take a walk 2 miles away. The sun will shine, the clouds will break. In a strange way, my thoughts drift into outer space. Clear my head for just an hour's peace. Making my escape. Just making my escape. It's a long way to be walking to a nowhere place. Million miles of dusty roads to face. Making my escape today. Sky is clear of clouds of grey. No need to wear a coat today. to change. Need to wear a coat today. You know there's nothing I would like to change. Need to wear a coat today. Making my escape. Making my escape. 'Cause one day in this lifetime we'll wake up and open our eyes. Someday we'll start walking through life with eyes closed tight. Fine day, I'll take a walk 2 miles away. Sun will shine, the clouds will break. Need to wear a coat today. Making my escape. One day in this lifetime we'll wake up and open our eyes. Someday we'll start walking through life with eyes closed tight. Nothing I could say. No need to wear a coat today. You know there's nothing I need to waste the day. This one's about something special. Everyone knows who he's for. This is a swinger. Swing along.
Are you there?
There's something special. There's something true. Baby, be lost without you, and I do. Yes, it's true. I'm hopelessly lost without you. And I do, yes it's true. You're something special. All that I think of is you. There's only you. Oh baby, be lost without you. And I do, yes it's true. I'm hopelessly lost without you, and I do, yes it's true. Hopelessly lost without. I live in a fast lane, so stop breaking his heart again. Till we ended and turn the page. Well, I know we can make it okay. Let's take our chance today. Don't be the one that got away. We ended and turned the page. Well, I know we can make it with you. There's something special. All that I think of is you. There's only you. Baby, be lost without you. And I do, yes it's true. Hopelessly lost without you. And I do, yes it's true. Hopelessly lost without. I live in a fast lane, so stop breaking his heart again. the page. Well, I know we can make it okay. Let's take our chance with faith, and don't be the one that got away. In the end, it'll turn the page. Well, I know we can make it okay, and I do. Yes, it's true. Hopelessly lost without you, and I do. Yes, it's true. Hopelessly lost without her. Something special. All that I think of is you. There's only you. Someday this one, you'll all know this one. Summer days just waste away. Feel the sunlight on your face. Lazy days, these days are fine. Late afternoon, the setting sun, the orange kills the waterfront. No cares today, no cares inside. But someday this will all end, and in time, just the memory. As she lays, she fades away. The sun and kisses her pretty face, whilst the waves just play where she lay. But someday this will all fade, and in time, just a memory. Rushing waters, crashing waves. Feel the waters crashing. Time is precious here today. Just a memory. Cheers. Round of applause, everyone. Yeah, whatever. This is the last one. Listen out. Love's coming out soon, everyone, if you're listening. Fucking hell, let's have it. This one's called What Is In My Mind. Ready? 2, 3. 3, 4, hey there. Why you trying to change me? Let me be my friend, yeah. Nothing left to say. Because lately, things have been so crazy. Let me be me, baby. Living in a time. Cause I'm crazy. Everybody hates me. What is in my mind? 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 Baby, every word you're saying is what you feel down breaking, smashing your shit down. Okay, this modern world needs saving, but that we will fade. Bombs light up your time. Crazy, everybody hates me. What is in my mind? Folks, talk on that. Do it again. Why you trying to change me? Let me be me, baby. Living in a time war. Baby, things have been so crazy. Let me be me, baby. Living in a time war. 'Cause I'm crazy. Everybody hates me. What is in my mind? 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 Baby, every word you're saying is what you feel about breaking, smashing your shit down. You're okay, this modern world be safe, but then we will fade. Bombs light up your. 'Cause I'm crazy, everybody hates me. What is in my mind? 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 Say, are you living in your own life? So in your mind. Are you living in your own life? So in your mind. 'Cause I'm crazy. Everybody hates me. What is in my mind? 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 'Cause I'm crazy. Every fucker hates me.
The brilliant Matthew Holland Band featuring all the King Men. MMTV Manchester, you have been watching MMTV. Thank you so much for your company, as always, in these very, very strange times. As I mentioned before, if you mention, like, you know, you've been watching it tonight, or of course you're watching it again on YouTube, normally we'd have a studio audience. We've been doing it purely social distancing tonight. Nobody in the room is closer than 2 meters apart. Thank you so much for watching Manchester's premier online music and sport television channel. Once again, a massive thank you to Matthew Holland and his band and all the King's Men, the Flechettes, DDEs, the Siennas, Leon the Pig Farmer, and of course mainly you for watching and supporting what Manchester is all about. I've been Dave Sweetmore, from myself, from Georgina, the artist liaison, Anton and Fatneck, who look after everything, and of course our amazing sound, lighting and camera crew. Thank you for joining us. Stay safe. We'll see you again soon. I've been Dave Sweetmore. Share this all over social media, and don't forget, check out MMTV social media for when the next one of these is going to be. Stay safe. Thank you. Good night. Love from all of us at MMTV Manchester. See you later.